It's been weeks since protests broke out all over the country in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Although these protests are still happening, coverage is not. Here's how students in Enumclaw, Washington are striving to create a more diverse community.
I was losing sleep. 3 nights in a row, I was just laying there. I'm like, I feel so guilty for not doing more.
Meet Elizabeth Tolbert, a junior at Enumclaw High School. Tolbert, a native of Bellevue, Washington, is an activist in the small town of Enumclaw, trying to spread the word of the Black Lives Matter movement in the small town.
In that position, I want to be able to say that this is what I believe in, so I acted on it. So first on social media, I saw the trending, and then, I posted stuff on my story, trying to spread awareness. And then I've signed like 100 plus petitions. Like every petition I come across, I just sign it. So change.org is like in my browser history, like it's number one. And then I donated as much as I can.
With her donations and social media posts, according to Tolbert, she wanted to do more beyond the screen.
But then I'm like, there's got to be something more, I'm like, I want to take this further.
On June 6th, Tolbert put together a silent protest at Dwight Garrett Park in the city of Enumclaw. Tolbert also said this was a silent protest. According to Tolbert, since Enumclaw is a predominantly white town, she felt it would be wrong for it to be anything other than a silent protest. According to Tolbert, she didn't feel it was right to, quote, say much because we don't have the same experiences as the Black community, end quote. According to Tolbert, she was surprised at the number of people who attended the protest, but she was also proud of her peers for standing up for what they thought was right.
It's scary to stand up for something that's right when people are going to be mad at you. But when I came here on that Saturday and saw all these people, I was moved to tears because I realized that there are people, even in a small racist town like this, that actually care and will stand up for what's right with me.
Tolbert isn't the only young activist in the small town. Jasmine Reyes, a senior at EHS, has recently been elected as ASB president. Reyes has plans of her own to create a more diverse community at EHS.
As president, I wanted to become a president to show people, that a Hispanic can be a president, a female Hispanic can become an ASB president in a population with more white people than there is of color.
Both young women plan in the coming months to create a more diverse community at both EHS and in the town of Enumclaw, Washington.
If quarantine has taught me anything, I'm not taking anyone's crap anymore. There's no excuses. You're almost an adult now. You have an abundant resource at your fingertips to, read and learn and educate yourself. So I'm no longer going to hold my tongue when I hear someone say something that is not acceptable.
So I definitely 100%, if Corona and the regulations move forward, I really, really want to make an assembly for an awareness assembly, not just an awareness assembly for the people of color, but also for our special ed class. And I just want that to be a platform. I'm going to get people of color, people our special ed kids, and to speak out, share their stories, and just show, awareness and stuff, and how, Enumclaw can come together and have different, voices.
When speaking with Tolbert, she gave me her parting message to those in her community specifically.
Well, my parting message is, if any other teens are watching this and they're scared to speak up, just don't be scared. There's things in life that you can't stay silent for. This is one of them. And we're at a really pivotal time in our country where people are waking up. We're no longer just allowing these systematic oppressions to occur. And you have a duty to stand up for your fellow citizens, for your fellow humans, and make sure that this doesn't happen anymore.
Reporting from Enumclaw, Washington, I'm Ariel Iacobazzi, KHQ News.